Welcome back to Poor Pilot, Better Plane. So this week we're going to go back and look at some of the craft from our first episode when I was unable to land most of the time and just playing around with them. Now, as I said in the episode, a lot of them had some interesting instructions. A lot of them had some unique things to do. As a beginner, you don't really look at that. But today I'm going to try and actually do some of the things that they do. And I'm also going to try and avoid using SAS too much. So we're going to start off with the Seuss-Easy flyer again. This was the first craft I flew in the series. It's night time though, so I've had to turn the lights on, which means using an action group. I'm also going to toggle the canards, and I'm going to toggle the gimbal on the engines. I've been told that this makes it fly completely differently. I also know that I can put afterburners on, which I've done, and I think we're just going to get going. So let's start the engine, take the brakes off, afterburners are on. This is quite scary. So, taking off in the dark. Let's see, can we lift? Yeah, there we go. So, nice and easy, reasonably stable. So I've been told if I hold Alt down, I can do a bit of trimming. Is that trimming? Oh, there we go. So, Alt lets you trim. That's good. I like that. So, what we can do is we can go for level flight, and I will just trim the other way, please. Thank you. Try to get to level flight. Is it staying level? So this is the interesting bit. And we're now turning. Let's cut the engines a bit because it's not enjoying that, is it? Now, why are we turning like that? I don't know. Have we trimmed the wrong way? Right, so what's our trim doing? We're now heading up, so let's trim down a bit. There we go. No, trim up a bit. There we go. I can hit fine controls. There we go. I've been told that's something that people do. Let's put a bit more power in those engines. I'm not sure I need the afterburners right now. So, what I want to do with this craft, I think I want to go and see the island airstrip actually. Let's have a look. So, turn, bank, turn. Let's have a look. It is such a maneuverable little craft, this. You know what? Give me afterburners. Let's get a bit of height there. Alright, it's nice. I've trimmed it a little bit. We're just going to head down a little bit. The island airfield is over here somewhere. I can't remember which of the island it's on. It's either this one or the other one. Not sure. I'm going to get there quickly either way. So the gimbal, yeah, the gimbal, everything. We've actually got, I believe, fine controls on at the moment. Don't know how I tell the difference. We'll find out. Right. Turn off the afterburners. What do I see? I see an island airfield. So let's pull down this here. Yeah, this is a much more involved craft than you actually think. I'm going to try and resist the urge to use the rudder as much as I normally do. Let's kill the engines completely. I've been told this lands at really low speed, so let's try that. Pull the gear out. We are going very fast. I get the feeling we may do a flyby on this one. We may have to do a... In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pull out and turn. We're going to keep our airspeed a little bit. We're just going to do a circle around. Yeah, we're just killing our airspeed right off. We don't want to lose too much. Give ourselves a little bit of engine. That was an easy way to kill yourself. So, coming into the island airfield, this will be my first, I believe, landing at the island airfield for about 7 years. So this could be horrible. When I last landed here, it wasn't actually the structure it is now. So I don't know what to expect on this one. Oh, it's got a bit of a hill. Okay. Cut the engine. It's got a lot of a hill. I did not expect that. Let's try this. Just going to drop it down and brake. Be nice if somebody put some parachutes on these things, you know, just slow me down when I land. That's a suggestion if anybody's listening about this. Some parachutes for me to slow down with would be really cool. And there we are. And if we really want to, we can actually, now this is, I'm going to do this. What we can really do if we got the island S, we really enjoy ourselves, and everybody knows this, but I you know what, I haven't been here for forever, so we can actually go and see the old Mark 1 parts and so forth. If we can brake, there we go. So there it is, the Seuss-Easy flyer. It is a much more nimble craft than I gave it credit for. Actually, it's a really nice craft. Try the things there. You know what? I'm not finished with this yet. Let's just hit it into overdrive. Look at that. We've lost a wheel, but whatever. We've lost a thing. Yeah. Now let's see what it can actually do. One wheel down. Let's have a go. Going round. You know what? I want to land. Let's loopy loopy. Yeah, this thing is good. Okay, this is being a bit crazy right now, isn't it? So we've lost the canard because I took off in a weird way, and yeah. Let's try it now. So, spinning around. I should use a little bit of whatnot to cancel. This is a perfect example of when you could actually use rudder, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not allowed to use rudder anymore. Right, turn around. Roll into it. Oh yeah. Cut engine. Right. Coming in. Now, can we land with 3 wheels? That is the question. There's a bit of our rubble down there. Let's try this. It's going to be a tricky one. The good thing about this craft is it can land at a slow speed, supposedly. Supposedly, I'm assuming that I'm actually allowed to do this. Let's try that. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Put it down. Oh, yep. Oh, yes, maybe, maybe, maybe. Air brakes? No air brakes. Right, we're going to park you there. So, from Affield Kerman, new pilot, we're just going to park ourselves there, leave it there. That's the Seuss-Easy Fly Trainer. Much more fun than I probably made it out to be. So, let's try another one. Right, on we go with our revisiting of craft from the past. So, this is the flying brick. We saw this in episode 1 as well. It has some functionality that I did not use. It has afterburners that I did not use. It has the ability with action groups to switch what it does. So, for example, look, I can. If you look at the nav bar, you can see I can actually change which probe car I'm using, which I didn't do last time. I just swung the craft around. It also is supposed to be able to land on water, so maybe we will give that a go. So, we've also got afterburners. I think afterburners, water. I see a plan. So let's get going. We're gonna put the lights on because it's dark, because we're doing all of these ones in the dark, and yeah, let's just make this happen. Get the brakes off. Right. You know what? I quite like the idea of some afterburners. So afterburners are action group 3, was it? Yeah, that was right. Afterburners are action group 3. Let's take off. Yeah, there we go. Again, no SAS. We don't want afterburn. We're going very fast here. Let's turn that off. Right, I can turn the gimbal off, I believe, with number 4. So does this get rid of my... It tends to be straight flying, which is quite nice. It tends to the normal... Let's pull that up and pull it up. Wait. So my newfound not using SAS is going to come back to haunt me, I can see. Right, we're going to head towards the island airfield, I think. Yep, get the gear in because we want to go there. I'm going to head towards the island airfield, but I don't imagine we're going to make it to the island airfield. Yeah, we're going to just pitch up a bit, and we're going to get afterburners on. Get going. So, I may have to put SAS on this one. How fast can we actually go with the afterburners on? That is 400. Can we get to 500? 500 in level flight would be quite impressive. 600. Can we go more than 600? 700. Oh, this is just going to keep going, isn't it? 700, 800. 800. Can I get 900? 900. We're starting to get heating. I could probably get to orbit with this right now. You know what? We've gone past the island airfield. Oh no. I think I know what I need to do. There we go. Turn it back round. Perfect. Do that, bit of that, and then flip over the controls. See, that's what it was designed for. We just do that. There we go. I don't need to roll over or anything. Turn off the afterburners. You know what? I would like us to land. So we're gonna, but we're not gonna do it in any boring runway sense of the way. Oh no. I'm gonna first of all cut our engines. There we go. I would like us to land. So we're going to put our gear out. And we're going to land, I think, in the water. Because, you know, I like landing. And we're filling up the land quite a lot right now. The island airstrip's just there. So we could just park it at the front. We can use it as a marker in future. Isn't that nice? It's coming down. Could probably put some engines on. But, you know what? We're keeping our airspeed up. Get a bit of pull up there. Go on. Yeah. So the question now is, do we land before we actually hit the land over there? That's a good one, isn't it? I think we've got plenty of distance here. So, yeah, much more interesting craft without the gimbal on the engines. Still rocky. I think if you were using SES as well, I think you'd probably have a great time with it. It is a very interesting craft. Oh, pull up bit, please. About to hit the ground. Round. Here we go. And oh, that's a successful landing. Can I put the gear away because we don't want to look silly, do we? So that is the flying brick in the water. I wonder what happens if we just put the afterburners on. And can this thing actually? No. We killed it. Oh well. Guess the afterburners don't like that. So obviously we're underwater and it doesn't like that. That's interesting. Right. So I guess that is the easy fly brick. No, it is the flying brick. So we're mixing two of them together there. Let's move on to another one. All right. Here we have the third craft we are revisiting. This is the Yar 1. Last time it was flown by Jebediah, and if you just look over here, Jebediah is still sitting where he fell out of the Yar 1, or jumped out of the Yar 1 in its first attempt. So we've put Val in. Val's going to show us what to do. So in the last flight of this craft, I may or may not have crashed it elegantly next to the VAB. I'd actually like to land this craft, and so I have read the instructions. I don't think they're going to help, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to try and fly, I think, to the island runway, and we're going to see if we can actually land this thing. Take the brakes off. Now we're flying at night, so obviously we need lights. Oh no, there aren't any lights on this craft. Okay, right, let's try taking off, shall we? Now, if I remember rightly, this craft, yeah, it's beautifully balanced. Absolutely beautifully balanced. It could do with a little bit of trim, so I now know how to do that. Just do that. No, that's not it. Need the alt. Need the alt and up. Need the oh, nope. Do it going too high. Do that. So I think we're probably nice like that, are we? Yeah. So we're actually tending a little bit to the island runway, but we can try and just hedge over there. Now, this is not the fastest of craft, so I may speed you up this bit, but we will see. It is a very stable craft. I also think it could be a really sort of fun little craft to play around with. It does settle out nicely. It flies lovely. Let's speed up this bit until we get to nearer the runway. Right, so we're just flying over the remnants of the flying box there. We're just going to maybe not kill all of our engine and not go too high into it at a time. So we're going to try and land it. So supposedly this thing lands really, really slowly, as in we're talking about 20 meters per second, which in Kerbal is really slow, but in reality is actually quite fast. So we're going to just bring it in, and I think we're going to end up doing a bounce landing. So we're going to bring it in, and I really want to just take some speed off because this is fast. Boopity boop, boopity boop, boopity boop, boopity boop, boopity boop, boopity boop. Ooh, uh-oh. Boopity boop, boopity boop, boop, boop. And we're going to land it back here because, you know, it wants its own bit of field. Oh dear, not again. Well, Val, I guess I just can't land this craft. Val, how do you feel about staying there? No? You want to leave? You want to leave? I don't know how to get you to leave. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, you've fallen through the floor. Right, Val. So, on that one, I guess we will end. Val, turn around, please. No. Seriously, Val.